Hi everybody, it's Sonia with Sonia K Creations. Oh, are we back? It's saying trying to reconnect, so hopefully you're here. So we're gonna just make a couple real easy projects today. So hopefully have some people come on. If you're watching on the replay, let me know that you're watching, and you can fast forward all this nonsense if you want. I never know how to start these videos, but I'm gonna be using moss again. Haven't used it for a little while. I still don't see any video on yet, but so hopefully it connected. It said trying to connect. Oh, there's somebody. Hi Tammy. I wasn't sure if there was anybody, if it was working, because it was saying try to reconnect. So hi Jeanette, and oh yeah, thank you for sprinkling. So we're gonna just make a couple real easy projects, I think, but they'll be pretty, using some more decoupage paper. So, and we're also going to be using an old cabinet door that someone gave to me. So we're just gonna get started. Oh, you got 2 of the witches hats. Cool. I kind of want to go back and get another one. So I'll just start while everybody's hopping on. We're gonna, like I said, we're using an old cabinet door, and we're just gonna use moss on it. And we're just gonna paint. We don't have to paint the middle, just this outer 2 edges, or whatever these are, framed areas. I don't know what they are. Just got home from Minnesota camping. That sounds fun. I don't think we're gonna camp anymore this year. We only used our camper once. Hi Mary, hi Barbara. This cover's pretty easy. So we're using a old cabinet door that someone gave me. Make a fall piece of art, I guess you'd say. I don't know what it is. I really didn't know what to make today, so I just kind of went in and, oh, I'll do something with that. Whoa, I about spilled my paint. We'll definitely have to put a second coat, but it's covering pretty good. Cannot believe it's almost September. I know. What is today? The 26th. Oops, I just spilled everywhere. Did I do this side? I can't see it. Okay, so let me make sure I got that side. Pretty good. I don't need to do that middle part, so I'll just let that dry, and we'll put another real quick coat on it. But we're going to actually do 2 little projects because I couldn't decide. Oh, Anya. All right, so I wish I had a hardback book, but I didn't have one. So I had one that I had gotten from Dollar Tree. So it's not a hardback. It's just a, what do you call them? Soft back. I don't know. So we're going to use it in, oops, I did not get this very good right here. Okay. So we're just going to use this book that I had in my stash. I have no idea what it's about. It'll still be readable when we're done, but I'm probably not going to read it, but I just picked it up just for something to use, and I had it in my stash. So, oh, I didn't want to get paint on that. Okay. So all we're gonna do is, I just need to paint a little bit of this. So I'm taking that same color and I'm gonna paint just, I don't even really need to paint this much, but I have to paint a little bit of it. On the top and the bottom. And the edge and this part. And the back. Oh, I did not want to get paint on the book part, but I did. Because I got it right there. Maybe I should do, let's see, maybe I should do this different. Maybe I should go like this. Do this part and then do the other part. We'll get that to dry and then we'll do the other part. Alex is very happy today. Yeah, I am going to Arizona here in a couple days. We leave for the airport on Thursday. We fly out Friday morning. All right, I'm going to put another coat on that. All right, so that'll probably be enough coats, I think, for that side. And I'm just gonna put this off to the side. We'll go back to this one and get the second coat on here. So we did kind of involved project the last couple times. This is a pretty easy one, but it'll be pretty. I like simple projects sometimes. Oh, it's not telling me how many people are watching, but make sure you sprinkle. Did you guys see what we made last time? They were so cute, the caramel apples. I know people have made them a lot, but I've never made them, so I was very excited about them. I showed them to Carter. We were FaceTiming, and she was showing me her crafts, because she does crafts almost every day. Her mom finds things on Pinterest that are fun for toddlers. And she made jellyfish the other day and ghosts and lots of things. But so I showed her some of my things that I've made recently, and she of course liked the ghosts the best. These ghosts, because they're for her anyway. So we're gonna see them in a couple weeks. So she will get her ghosts. I'm gonna put another coat on this real quick. What did she make? She made a pumpkin. Christian will usually just cut her out some shapes out of paper, and then she adds stuff to it, like they made a ghost, and then Christian made a ghost out of paper, and then she glued on cotton balls. So she loves doing her craps, as she calls them. That's what she calls it. It's funny. Then she made a really cute jellyfish. She cut out a piece that looked like the top part of the jellyfish, and then she got a whole bunch of beads for me that were just mismatched. And she learned how to string beads, so she strung beaded legs for it. It was really cute. Told Christian she's lucky to have Pinterest, because I didn't have that when she was a kid to come up with ideas. Got too much paint on everything, so I'm trying to get some of it off. A little bit in there that needs to be painted. It doesn't want to paint. There it goes. Okay, I think that's good. All right. I'm good. How are you, Sharon? Hi, Glenna. All right, so so far we just painted this cabinet door, the outside of it. Put that off to the side. We'll go back to our second project where it's just a book. If you had a hardback book, it would probably be better, but I don't, so this is what we're using. Well, I do have hardback books, but not ones I wanted to mess up. And hopefully this will still work fine. I'm gonna have to put a little bit more paint on this page. But I think I'll wait and do it after I get this one going. So then I'm just going to do the same thing on this back page. Just try not to get on the pages too much. Not that I won't, but okay. All right, let me dry that. I haven't seen you in a while. How is Alex and the grandkids doing? They're doing great. If you haven't been on here in a while, you might not know that they moved to Idaho. So I haven't seen them. Oh, I saw them a couple weeks ago. It's not like I haven't seen them much because we still see them quite a bit, but. And we're going to see him September 5th, I think it is. Hi, Cassie. I got it pretty thick, so it's not wanting to dry, so. I think I'll have to touch up in a couple spots here. Or, I mean, add a little more. I think that'll be pretty good. Hi, Susan. They just wanted to move somewhere with a little more excitement, I think. He can really work from wherever, but she can get more jobs there too, because she's a travel nurse, but pretty much they just had friends that live there, and they want to live in more of a happening town, I guess you'd say. They live in a very small town close to here that really not a whole lot going on, so. We're sad, but that's okay. Alright, I think that's good. sure it's not wet on the back. Okay, so we'll just work on this project since the other one's still drying as well. Okay, so we just have, you know, our book painted. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece, oops, it is still wet a little bit. We're going to take a piece of the same paper that I use. I got it out of a book from Michael's. It was on sale. But it has like orange and different oranges, and it has that green in there. So we're going to take that, and we're just making like a really cute book that you can use to decorate with. I don't do this very often, so I don't know if I've ever done this before, but is this the back? I don't know if I like that part as much. We'll do this one. All right, so we're just going to glue this so you can see some of that green. That's why you only had to paint part of it. I probably painted more than I needed to, so we're going to take this and put it on our paper. Try to get equal on top and bottom, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Of course, I get glue where I don't want it. Maybe I can get it off. It's all right. We're going to cover some of it. So it looks like that so far, and then we're going to keep going around it. Got to get that really attached before I keep going. It's not very tight. There we go. Could cut it off, but I might just have it go into the inside since I got paint where I didn't want it anyway, so that'll cover some of it. Okay, so we got our cute, it's cute already. You could just use this for a little riser or whatever you want, but we're gonna zhuzh up just a little more. We're gonna take one of the same pictures that we used the other day. We used the same paper and the same set of pictures, but we're gonna use a different one. I think we're gonna use, what one was I gonna use? One of the ones with the rose on, I think. I didn't use one with a rose before, but oops. I think I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to tear it out that same way. I'm going to put water on here and then just tear it. You just take a little water on your paintbrush or whatever and just kind of go where you want to tear it. Get it wet, and then just put your finger so you don't, your thumb where you don't want to tear past. And I got this from decorcentral.com. People ask. I don't get anything for it, but I did order quite a few papers from them for fall. Well, not as many for fall, but I did order a lot for Christmas. And I put a link earlier today to a whole bunch of specials we have going on in Chalk Couture. And plus, if you're a Perks member right now or a designer, you can get your shipping for free if you spend $40 or more, or $50 or more. And if you want to know, I also put the links to if you wanted to know how to be a Perks member, because that saves you 30%. If you're a designer, it saves you 50%. And you never have to sell anything. There's no minimums that you have to buy. But anyway, I haven't done a lot of Chalk Couture recently, but I have some I'm going to do coming up. I just keep adding the whatever you call it, the water. Might just kind of make it a little less square. Take a little off the corners a little bit. So I just did that. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on here just with the glue stick. But you could always use Mod Podge. This paper is so thin it just kind of melts in there like it's been attached all the time. I have that. Okay, and then we're going to take, actually we're going to put a word on here. Like I did on the last one, I just cut out a word from a hymnal. And this one says thankful. I don't know if you guys can see it's upside down. And I'm going to just take some distressing ink and just kind of go around that so it doesn't look quite so stark. Well, it's kind of off-white anyway, but it just looks better when you do this. Just made it kind of like that. And we're going to take it and just put it down here like I did on the other one. I just think it looked really pretty. Prints are from decorcentral.com. And then we're going to take the distressing ink and we're just going to go around the whole kind of thing, the whole book. So I think it's not stuck and I kind of want to cut this. It's not quite even. Okay, now we'll take the distressing ink and thought about using like wax over the top, but I think this accomplishes like the same thing and is easier. Why did I keep cut that? Now I got it crooked. Ah. Oh, we get it. Oh gosh, and now I cut it too short. Okay. We'll make it blend. Oh my gosh, Sonia, quit messing with it. Oh no! Oh gosh, what did I just do? I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna put it on the back page just so you don't notice it, that I just totally messed that up. It'll be fine. I'm just going around the edge and then I'll go around the where this paper is. And I'll probably add some to here too. Around this a little bit. And then we'll go around the back. I'm just going to be a book that you can, I was going to make the pages gold, but I think I'm just going to add a little distress and just leave them this color. But it'll just be a cute little book to set up, or you can use it as a riser. We're going to do one more thing to it though. Can't really tell where I messed it up. Maybe I'll add a little more here. Tell you, really look at it. But so I have this. Okay, and then I want to add like, oh, I got something stuck to me. Some of this ribbon. It's like kind of rust and off white. I'm just gonna put it like through here, like kind of halfway through the book approximately, and then just pull it to the side like this, and decide how much I think I need. And try to get it tight. You could tie it, you know, across the book, but I thought it'd be cute to put it here. I'm just going to put a dot of glue to keep it where I want it. And then just tie a little bow, which this one is not very long. I thought I had plenty. Oops, it came unglued. Yeah. Can get it. Kind of want it to kind of pop over to the front just a little bit, so I'm not going to glue it so it stays on the side. But I think it's adorable. guys think? So you could just set it, you know, on your shelf, or you could use it on the coffee table just like this, or whatever. Well, that was cute. Simple. I'll show it to you again at the end. Let's go to the other project. Okay, so this one hopefully is dry by now. Semi-dry. Alright, so what we're going to do with this one, we're going to use some of the same paper. It's going to look a lot the same, but we're going to put it right here in the middle. So we'll put the glue down. Oops. Oh, sorry, Tina. All right, so let's put this on here. I'll probably have to sand it a little bit because I tried to cut it perfect, but it's never perfect. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a sanding block and try to take this off without making a mess of it. Got the top pretty right on. I just think it's a little over on the sides. Maybe, is that paper or is that? I can't tell. No, I think that's the wood. It's really hard to get off. This is like scrapbook paper, so I'm used to using wrapping paper, which is a lot, you know, less hard to cut. So this is not wanting to cut very well. Just making it nice and white on the edges, but that's okay. We'll go over it with the distress ink. I don't think it's cut completely. Getting it. Okay. All right, let me get some of this off. It's dust. Actually, I'm going to sand it more. I forgot. I want to sand all this parts now, and it bring back that kind of orangey wood, which looks really good because it kind of totally matches with the paper. Now this I don't have to sand hardly hard at all. It comes right off. This frame has lots of good details, so. Alright, let me wash this off a little bit and then I'll show it to you. I could just dress it more, but I think it looks pretty good. It's wet right now, but you can see that it's distressed. Paper is glued to the back. I don't know what I'm not sure what we're talking about. Alright, well, I still see some part right here. I want to try to get off a little more. Oh, there it goes. Yay. Okay. Much better. Let's see if I can get this one a little better. That's okay. Okay, so then we're going to take, instead of this, I got the set of 4 small ones, and then I got one that has 2. So I think I'm going to use the one with the flower again. So we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to take some water. I'm just squirting some water on a piece of paper and just adding it. Sometimes you don't get enough water on it, it doesn't want to pull or rip very easily. If you get enough water, it rips very easy. At least this kind of paper, which I think this is rice paper. I don't know. I don't really know stuff. Then I think I want to, I never like it to be totally square, so I think I'm going to take a little off off a couple of the corners. That's a little too rounded for me. Maybe I'll take it off every corner, I don't know. I think that's good. Oops, I think something got underneath there. It's making it, oh yeah, a little piece of something. There it goes. Making it pop up a little bit. think it is a rice paper. It feels like, I mean, it kind of tears like it is. Okay, and then I found, I don't know if you guys know what a doxology is, but it's a song you sing at church, but it starts with praise God from whom all blessings flow. So I found the words from that, praise God from whom all blessings flow. And I thought that would be cute to put on here. So first we're going to take the distress ink, kind of go around the little words. It's hard to do in your hand, so I like to put it against the edge of the bench. Where's the other one? There it is. Oh shoot. Can't lose it. I don't have another one like it. Oops, that's the back. Okay, so I got them all kind of like that. And then gotta decide how I'm gonna put them on here. I think I'm gonna do it like, I cut it, it was one big long word, but I like cut it so it's smaller. Okay, I'm gonna add some more distressing ink to it. And it, oops, it's not sticking. So I want to add distressing ink because I don't want this like white to be white. I want it to be more brown. And then we'll add it around the frame as well. You don't have to do this, but I just think it looks better. tell if that's coming up or. This will be so pretty on like a shelf behind like pumpkins and like a backdrop. And it has words, but not like a ton, like big words. Cloth paper. I'll show you guys the book it came out of. I just got it like last week from Michael's. It's called Warm Tapestry, and it was on sale for $4.99 for this big book. But I don't know if they only has 2 sheets of this paper, which I've used most of it now. But that looks really cute. You could take. What is that? I could take this and make a little bow for the pumpkin. I'm just going to see if it looks good. If it's too much, then I'm not going to do it because I want it to be simple. No, I like it better without it. This is coming. And people ask if the glue stick works good, and it works very good as long as if you get it. Sometimes it's easy to miss spots, but if you get it on there, it's not going to come up. I think it's pretty cute. I love taking the cabinet doors and doing stuff like this. So we made that, and then we made our cute little book that we can. And I could glue the book shut, but I just thought it'll look cute just to be more like a normal book. So, all right, that's all I have for you guys today. So. Hopefully I'll go live either, well, it'll probably have to be, it has to be tomorrow if I go live again this week because I'm going out of town to a wedding. So we'll see what I come up, if I come up with something for tomorrow. So you guys have a great night and I'll see you next time. Bye.